Okay. Excusez-moi. Now that I'm here. Save.
Shutting down.
Je vais m'éclamer les mains. Okay. Archive. 9 right. Let me write those down. Seven left. 4 right. 12 left. So 9 right. 7 left. 4 right. 12 left. There we go. Hidden room. I know, I keep saving over and over. But it is just so I don't have to do some of this stuff again. Into the Qster gate.
Juliet, is that you?
Oh my. Could you wait a moment? I have to sign some documents.
What do you think? I can't really see her face.
It's not Juliet. It's someone else.
Civil service. It's about branding the foreheads of the people and gripping the hearts of the citizens in your hands. Isn't it wonderful? You slide a fountain pen across fine paper in silence, and hear the pleasant sound of friction as you influence people's destinies with the tip of your pen. It's absolutely sublime. Life or death. It all depends on my signature. This one dies, this one dies, and this one dies. And this one? Death. This one can live. Actually, no. Death. Next is death. That one dies too. Death over there. Death over here. Death, 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 death.
The singularity sensor's going crazy.
It's coming!
The sound! It's so obnoxious!
This is the language of the Reaper. The sounds are emitted in a band of frequencies not discernible to humans. Those who reach this point will be eliminated. That's what she said.
You can understand her?
Just who do you think I am? Not being content with only being called a genius scientist, I also want to be known as a genius linguist. Ah.
What did she say?
You fucking insolent punk! You have no idea what you're up against. She says, come at me.
This one's gonna be rough.
Make no mistake, Romeo. It's definitely gonna be rough. Those muscles are insane!
That is one yoked son of a bitch. I'll be more than happy to destroy you.
Death change. Get him. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, hey, I got 2 bloody summer charges. Mobility impairment. Come on. Get it. Yep, son of a bitch. I don't know what hit me, but okay. Oh boy. Good song though. There we go. Got him on the back swing. Ugh. What the heck are those? They just... Oh, oh, come on. Just hit me into another one, sure.
Hey!
I'll be more than happy to destroy you.
What? Romeo's a poor man. I will have to in a moment. Whoa, those things are actually decently fast and they stick around for... Well, we're gonna use that. We use Saffron Lassie. Right in the butt. I can't see. Oh, close one.
Ready to go.
Okay. Come on. Take him out.
Romeo, let's go back.
Again, I wasn't able to see Juliet. Another waste of time.
At least you got rid of this bitch thing.
Just who was that mayor anyway?
One without a face. Maybe a reaper who lost its way and should not exist in this world.
Oh, allows you to put on one extra badge. Nice. Star Omega 415305. Mysterious, brightly glowing substance left by Death Changeling. Resonates at a somewhat low frequency.
Agent Romeo. Agent Romeo.
Another splendid job, dead man. Good work. This one was another dud. Don't worry about it. You'll find her someday. Yeah. You seem to be in a sore mood.
Oh, wait.
I'm not good at hiding my emotions. You've been through a lot. It's only natural. Hey, I forgot all that. Is this person really a cat? You're just like your brother. No manners. Don't ask weird questions, Luna. Listen, for the last time, I am a cat, but I am also not. Do you go meow?
Seriously?
Scary. That's a pretty realistic mask. It's not a mask. This is my real face. Quite an impressive little trick. Just so weird. What did that Reaper want to gain by becoming the mayor? Come on, Romeo. Killers like that don't operate by any rhyme or reason. Just indiscriminatory killing. Hey, do you know what Rakugo is? Rakugo? Of course I do. It's traditional Japanese comedy, right? I saw some at Suehirote when I went to Japan. Huh. In Rakugo, there's a program called Shinigami, meaning Grim Reaper. Maybe there's a hint there?
Huh?
First time I've heard of Rakugo like that. So the Japanese call their Grim Reaper Shinigami, huh? Want to give it a listen? Sure. Now then, if you'd allow me some of your time.
Thanks a lot.
Seems we've quite the audience today. Thanks for coming, everyone. It's a great honor to accept this stage as someone so young. I'd be so pleased if you could stick with me through to the end. Now then, today's program is perhaps known to some of you in the audience, a classic of Rakugo. A classic tale of humanity and misfortune called Shinigami. Ahem. Long ago in old Edo, there was a man down on his luck. He had skills, yes, but no work found its way to him, and so he fell into the pit of poverty. At home, his wife chided him day in and day out, blaming him for their misfortune. You good for nothing? How about you make yourself useful by bashing your own head in? Lady said all sorts of things like this. Shut up, hag. I'll do something about the money. But today, too, the man did everything he could and found no opportunities. Ugh, I'm tired of living. Maybe I really should just go and die. The man wandered the streets and found his way to an old abandoned tree. This old tree's branches look tall enough to hang myself from, but I don't even know how to hang myself. He begins mumbling to himself in frustration, and then he hears a voice. How about I teach you? Eek! Who's there? From the shadows of the tree, a gangly old man came forward. His face was pale and his clothes torn. He seemed not of this world. What are you? Me? I'm a Shinigami, man.
Seriously?
Shinigami? Be for real. Is that why I suddenly started thinking about dying and all? Get away from me. Come on, calm down. You were the one who wanted to die. I only came as an answer. But listen close, man. Everyone's got their own lifespan to live. Even if you want to die, you still got some left to live. You can talk about lifespan all you want, but I ain't got no money and I'm gonna die. You want money that bad, huh? How about I teach you something good then? From now on, you're a doctor.
Huh?
Doctor? Don't make me laugh. I don't know the first thing about being a doctor. Taking blood, making medicine, I don't know nothing about that. You don't need to. I want to make you able to see Shinigami. Listen, all patients who have been suffering a while have a Shinigami around them, usually waiting at the end of the bed. But if that Shinigami is standing at their bedside, then that means that patient's time is nearly up. At that point, it's hopeless. If you try helping them at that stage, then something terrible will happen to you. But how the heck am I supposed to help them if the Shinigami's at the end of the bed? Say a certain incantation and then clap twice. If you do that, the Shinigami leaves because the incantation forces them to go home. If the Shinigami disappears, then the patient wants a miraculous recovery. Want to give it a try?
Thanks a lot.
An incantation? Sure, how about teaching it to me? Fine, but you should never teach this to another soul. The incantation goes like this. Abracadabra, keets and yeets, alakazam. Then you clap twice. Abracadabra, keets and yeets, alakazam. Clap, clap. Wait, Mr. Shinigami, where'd you go? The second the man said the incantation, the Shinigami disappeared. This is really something. Let's give it a try. Anyway, want to hear the rest? Oh. You can't stop now?
Alright.
Okay, let's go. This is really something. Let's give it a try. Man returned home and wrote "Doctor" on some wood and hung it on his door. I wonder if any patients will actually come. As soon as he thought it, an out-of-breath man appeared at his door. Excuse me, is there a doctor here? Yes, that would be me. What seems to be the problem? I'm a clerk at the Echizenya down at Nihonbashi. My master, suffering a long illness, has collapsed. I've asked for the help of several famous doctors, all of whom turned me down. Finally, an amazing fortune teller gave me guidance. They said that a new doctor in the southeast quarter of the city would definitely help me. Came running here, seeking you out. Please, save him.
I get it.
I understand. Lead the way. The man was led to a beautiful home in Echizenya. In the deepest chamber lay the master of the home on a bed. And upon further inspection, behold, a Shinigami standing at the edge of the man's bed. Hello, sir. I will absolutely cure you of your illness, but do be warned that I'm no surgeon. My methods are a little unorthodox. Man then whispered quietly, Abracadabra, keets and eats, alakazam, then clapped twice. As soon as he said it, the painful look on the patient's face immediately disappeared, and he sat up in bed. Oh, I feel as though a huge weight has been lifted from my chest. I feel amazing. I'm hungry as hell. Someone make me some food. Miraculous recovery set the whole house into a craze. Medicine! Right, how about you just boil that radish stem over there and mix it into some tea? Man put no thought at all into his prescription, but everyone continued to sing his praises, calling him a miracle worker. His work continued from there. He sought out Shinigami sitting at the edge of the bed, and if they were at the bedside, he would simply declare the patient was a lost cause. Even then, everything happened according to his predictions, so regardless, his reputation skyrocketed. The man who once lived in a rundown home now owned a fabulous estate, wore fancy kimono, and dined lavishly. His whole life had turned around. Money seemed to always change humans, for better or for worse. Drove his wife and son out of the home, and surrounded himself with young concubines. But just as he had begun to become accustomed to his new lifestyle, his reckless spending would bring his finances to rock bottom, and his woman would run from him too. So he returned to the streets of Edo and began his medical work again. This time, no patients appeared. Sometimes he would be called upon, but the Shinigami was almost always by the bedside. I guess it's over then. Just as he thought it, a messenger arrived from Isaya, a large store in Kojimaki. His master was in a bad state and he'd pay anything for the man's services. The man realized this was his last chance to turn his luck around. He quickly made his way to Isaya. Shinigami, however, was at the patient's bedside. I'm sorry, but your master's at the end of his life. It's too late for me to save him. Please, I'll do anything. If he dies, Isaya is finished. Just a couple weeks ago, 10 days is fine. If you can, have him live a little longer, I'll pay you 10,000 Rio.
Seriously?
10,000 Rio? The idea of 10,000 Rio sparkled in the man's mind. Thus, he considered breaking the Shinigami's rule and using the incantation even if the Shinigami was at the bedside. Watchmen, gather 4 strong young men at once. At my signal, hold each quarter of the patient's sheets and hold him down at his limbs, then rotate his position. Make sure you don't mess up the timing. Night falls and the Shinigami begins to doze off. Now! 4 young men grabbed the patient and turned him so his feet faced the head of the bed. Abracadabra, keats and eats, alakazam, said the man, and then clapped twice. Shinigami, shocked, went, whoa, and then disappeared. The patient returned to good health and handed the man 10,000 Rio with a smile. Hehehe, I managed to trick a Shinigami. Man returned home with a skip and a step and figured he'd have a celebratory drink. Then someone called his name. Should I continue? I'm listening, keep going.
Okay, fine.
Okay, here's the climax. Now then. The man returned home with a skip and a step and figured he'd have a celebratory drink. Then someone called his name. Hey, you! The man turned around and saw a gangly old Shinigami that had taught him the incantation. He seemed overflowing with anger. You fool, do you understand what you've done? I'm in deep trouble with the other Shinigami thanks to you.
Huh?
Was that you at the guy's house? Sorry, I couldn't tell. Please, I'll pay anything, so forgive me. I don't need your money. I've got something I want to show you. The Shinigami led him to a dark cave. In the deepest recesses, there were countless candles of various sizes.
No.
What is all of this? The lives of all humans. Each flame is one person's life. The longer they burn, the longer the person's life. The ones that are about to go out are those on the brink of death. Shinigami made his way over to a tall and proud candle. This is the lifespan of your son. Looks quite nice, right? Then he pointed out a smaller candle next to it. And this is the lifespan of your wife. The man observed both carefully. And then the Shinigami pointed towards a tiny, almost extinguished candle sitting at the man's feet. That is your lifespan.
Seriously?
What? This one won't last more than a few minutes. You said I had plenty left to live when we first met. I won't lie to you. You did have a lot left to live. But your greed led you here. You exchanged your lifespan for that of the power of Isaya. For that of the owner of Isaya. You broke the rules, so this is your punishment for messing with the natural order of things. You will now die.
Huh?
Well, wait, please. I'll give you everything. Just please save me. I don't want to die. Man began sobbing at the Shinigami's feet. You really are useless. Fine, I will give you one last chance. Before you is a candle still unlit. If you can light it with your fire, you will live. However, your life will only extend as long as that candle allows. If you mess up, you will die instantly. Make sure you do it with great care.
Thanks a lot.
Really? Thank you, Mr. Shinigami. The man's hands, trembling, grabs his nearly extinguished candle and brings it over to the new one. But he is paralyzed by fear and his hands betray him. But please, I'm begging. Hey now, if you shake that much, you're gonna mess it up. Do it quick. I know, I just can't stop my hand from shaking. Ah! And the moment the man brought his candle to the new one, whoops. Lights out. The man's candle had already gone out. As you can see, the man betrayed himself in the name of greed, and thus the moral of the story writes itself. Thus concludes our tale. Wow, that was thrilling. Quite the deep tale. So, where was the hint? I've got no idea. It's like one long nightmare. Well, perhaps Reapers live in nightmares. What's wrong, dead man? You seem upset. It's like a never-ending bad dream. I'm gonna go get some rest. Are you okay? I'm jealous of your youthful exhaustion. What do you mean? When you're young, see, you can run until your legs turn to noodles and then go to bed without thinking about anything. Huh, that's some wise stuff, Grandpa. But you must be worried about your brother, huh? Romeo, he kissed a reaper, you know. That's when he made a deal with Juliet. I don't think he even knows it himself, reckless as ever. That sounds dangerous. Romeo's in a hurry to live. I just hope he doesn't become a literal dead man.
You know the Davos Forum, right?
What the hell is that? Some occult thing again?
No. It's this seriously crazy meeting. The world's most elite gather in Switzerland with the pretext of discussing global issues. But everything happening in the world is already decided.
What do you mean?
They're trying to regulate the world population by spreading new pathogens with the Humalians. The Bilderberg meeting is even crazier.
Wait a second. Is that a person?
Let's pull over.
This is car number 4, car number 4.
I'll go check it out.
I'm on Cassini Drive. We got someone down the road. We're checking it out.
It's a woman? You're confused. Can you hear my voice?
Kill me! Quickly!
This is Deputy Sheriff Romeo of the Caliban County Bedford Sheriff's Office.
Romeo.
Can you tell me your name? What is your name?
Juliet.
This is how Juliet and I met.
Is the human body an especially hideous organ, or is it to be revered? Cut out part of the movement generated by the clumsy body, twist it back together, and enjoy a modest pleasure. Now then, let's begin the operation.